Good afternoon. Detailed information about employees, visitors, and specific access points is entered into special preset fields in the system software application. These fields may not be sufficient for your specific needs. So Sigur allows you to configure and define additional parameters to input and store any necessary information. Also, in Sigur, these additional parameters can be effectively used when interacting with and managing other system functions. For example, the specific data contained within a parameter can be used as a supplementary condition when checking access permissions, or to present relevant information visually on the screen. Let's look at the step-by-step process of how to add these custom parameters in Sigur. To do this, in the client program, go to the File menu, then Settings, and then Custom Parameters. Please note that you can create additional parameters for the issuance of temporary visitor passes and requests for them only if the Advanced Guest ID Keys Support module is available. There are a total of 8 distinct types of parameters available for your selection: string, for entering any kind of arbitrary text; Boolean value, for creating a simple interactive checkbox; list, time in hours and minutes format; date, which can later be selected using a digital calendar; link to a specific department or employee; and date and time, where the date is chosen with a calendar and the time is displayed in hours, minutes, and seconds format. Additional parameters can be added to or removed from the list at any time, and their display order in the object's profile card can also be rearranged or modified as needed. There is no limit to the number of parameters you can create. An individual parameter can also be set as a read-only value, meaning all operators will be strictly prohibited from modifying or changing it. They will only be able to observe its current status on the display. This specific category of marker can be effectively utilized for supplementary employee-related parameters and data points that are obtained from an external source when using the data synchronization module. For example, it can be used to display the exact time of the last synchronization, or some other key values such as accrued vacation time, documented periods of illness, and so on. Let's create several parameters using the button on the top toolbar. Type list name, lifting capacity. Please ensure that you leave the checkbox applicable to vehicles active and uncheck all of the remaining options. Enter several options to choose from. Go ahead and click on the Apply and OK buttons to save the settings. Now, on the Cardholders tab, carefully select a company vehicle and manually enter and specify the required value in the lifting capacity parameter. Finally, save all of your changes using the Apply button. Let's go back to the menu for creating additional parameters and create an extra parameter, a logical value. Let's name it Equipment Transfer. Please click on the Apply and OK buttons to successfully save your new settings. On the Cardholders tab, check the box for Equipment Transfer for the employee and save the changes by clicking Apply. Now let's go to the Monitoring tab. Let's set up and configure the custom monitoring view so that when a person passes through, a corresponding icon will automatically appear on the screen if the checkbox is properly selected. We have a comprehensive separate video tutorial about the process of configuring and setting up custom monitoring views. Now, when the employee walks through the designated area, the corresponding icon will be displayed clearly on the monitoring screen if the checkbox is checked in their specific parameters. You can use the newly introduced additional parameter as a condition not exclusively on the Monitoring tab, but also when printing a pass template, assigning a specific rules to an employee, and for various other system functions. It is important for me to mention that by default, extra configuration parameters are displayed on the General tab in the employee's card. But if there are a significant number of them, you can easily move them to a completely different and dedicated tab. In order to accomplish this task, in the File menu, navigate your way to the section for Settings, then Cardholders, and simply uncheck the box that corresponds to this option. Then click OK to ensure that all your changes are applied correctly. So we have now successfully covered how to work with these additional parameters in Sigur. Thank you for your attention.